Hi there YouTube, it's JrbJobber here. I want to make a video for you guys to show you guys how to trade safely so you guys don't get ripped off at your locals or big events. First step you want to do is you want to make sure that the cards you place inside your binder to start things off are going to be very low end cards. Basically between the $1 to $5 range is a safe bet to have, and you could possibly have one higher end card in there to try to do a bigger trade. I like to use this technique when going to big events just for the pure sake of when we're in between balance. Cards fluctuate in price up and down, and this works for pretty much every single card game. So what I did is I put a bunch of cards in my binder. Probably the most expensive card I had in my binder was a couple of $5 cards, and then just a bunch of like $1, $2, $3 cards, all the way up to $5 in that range. I go to my locals. There was another locals I went to. It was about an hour away, and I've gone over there a few times. This has probably taken about a month or so, and I just traded up my binder slowly. So a good technique to do is when you're trading, you can go and trade them a few low-end card for a bigger card, and then you can trade that one bigger card for a bunch of cards that are around the $5 range, and then so on and so forth. So I'll just show you right here. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh trade binder that I have. I only filled it up about halfway, and after about a month of trading, this is what I've basically turned it into. Like I said, I only had a few dollar worth of cards in the trade binder overall, and then just slowly over this month's time just traded them up by getting, you know, like say this right here. This is only worth like $6-7. Then you trade this card, and then you go get a few, like, you know, some people don't mind that. It's a convenience factor. They don't mind giving you, you know, two $4 cards or three $3 cards or something like that, and then you can trade up from there on. And like I said, this works for pretty much every kind of trading card game that you could that you're in, because cards always fluctuate in price. So the best idea for you, if you're going to be trying to start this out right now, is for you to go to, I like to use eBay. So I would just go and look up prices of cards and have a rough idea of what your price of your cards are. Put them in your binder, and then yeah, just basically trade up smaller, lower end cards for, you know, like higher end cards. Trade like $3 cards for, you know, like a $10 card. So now you've plussed $1. It's nothing significant, but it starts adding up after a while. Let's see if I can give you an example. You got right here. Lindays are like maybe like $10. I didn't have any Lindays in here at all. For me to get these Lindays, I just slowly traded up to get to that point. I, you know, trade like a couple of $2 cards, got myself a $5 card, trade that $5 card, got about $7 worth of cards, and then traded the $7 worth of cards, got a Linday, plus possibly like a throw-in. I like to complete play sets, and I didn't have a play set at first. I only had about one, and so then, you know, make them toss in that, and then so on and so forth. And that's how I slowly traded up, you know, having a half full binder into a full trade binder. And I mean, this trade binder that I'm showing you isn't something like super phenomenal or anything, but I didn't have hardly any money invested into the binder, and now the binder's probably worth around $800, I'd say. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can post comments below. But yeah, if I were you, I would just go on eBay, look up the price of your cards, whatever card game you're in. Make sure your cards are between the $1 to $5 range, and then just slowly try to trade your way up. Kind of have like a rough estimate of what their cards are. And it also, the reason why I like this video is if you have a binder full of dollar cards, you really can't get ripped off that bad. I mean, if you're trading a dollar card and the guy's trading you another card, what is the worst thing you lost? $1? I mean, it's not that big. Where some people say like a Blackluster Soldier, it's $15, and you really don't know the price, and you want this Bujin hair. The Bujin hair is only worth, you know, what, $5? And if you don't know, you're like, and people are saying like, oh yeah, it's $10, $15, and they're saying this is $10 or $15. Then you give away your BLS and you got this. Now you have a $5 card. You just lost $10. So if you're not experienced at trading, this is a good video for you to base your trading off of. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am signing off.